welcome back, JJ and Clark. And we got the battle of the Raiders in Vienna and Austria. Week 9. Let's go.
We doing everything they talk about. You know I'm everything a boss about. Not putting work and gotta toss them out. I'm really biting, they just barking out. I'm really riding, they just parking now. Hit street, what to talk about. See the big H when I'm walking out.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Base Coverage presented to you by Knoah Teamwear. I'm your host, Jamal Clay, and we headed into week 8 this weekend. We got a good slate of games, only 3 games, but 3 really crucial games that we're going to break down and talk about. And then after this, we go to week 9, then week 10, we have the major bye week. So definitely some crucial games for a lot of good teams this week. And we'll break that down. As we recap last week, fortunately took another loss in the pick segment to LF Crunch Time. So shout out to them for getting the dub. The Leipzig Kings let me down, and right now they're at a point where 5 losses, playoffs is probably a distant future right now. So we don't know what's going to happen there, but. Let's talk a little bit about the picks this week. So first game I want to get into, we have the Swarker Raiders traveling to Vienna. The old-time rivalry. These guys played each other week 1, and Vienna just edged them out. Swarker's been a little bit on the win streak right now. They've been playing some really, really tough ball, some really, really good ball. Vikings coming off a big win versus the Barcelona Dragons. So I'm intrigued about this matchup because the Raiders are definitely a different team than what we saw the first 2 weeks with their losses. And Vienna probably had their first big test against Barcelona, which they were able to overcome. It's a rivalry game. You never know what can happen with that. My pick for this game, I'm going to rock with the Vienna Vikings. I think they continue this thing going. I'm not counting the Raiders out, but I think, even though both teams have gotten better, I think the Vikings have been able to develop a little bit more chemistry than who they were week 1. They're a better team than who they were week 1. I think the Raiders are too, but I think the Vikings just edge them out. So I'm going to take the Vikings in this one. We have the Hamburg Sea Devils traveling to Old Dusseldorf to play the Rhine Fire. So breaking news we just found out this week, Matt Adams is out for the season. So welcome back Jadrian Clark to the ELF. Jadrian did play for the Sea Devils last year in the championship game against the Frankfurt Galaxy. So it's ironic and it's funny that the game that he's coming back for, he's going to be playing his old team. Nevertheless, this is going to be a great matchup, a game that the Fire desperately need. The Sea Devils dominated them in the first game, and just defensively, offensively, they were able to put up a ton of points. Now that we're heading into the second half, where teams are going to play each other and they have some familiarity with each other, it's going to be hard to beat the same team twice. The Fire, the team that desperately need this more. I think I'm going to take a chance with this one. I'm going to rock with the Rhine Fire. I think counting the experience of the coaching and being able to correct the mistakes that they had against the Sea Devils. I think special teams is not going to be an issue like it was against the Sea Devils last time they played. I think Jadrian gives them a different dynamic, someone who's a little bit more mobile that can create as well, that Matt Adams wasn't able to. I think one thing that they do have to do is they do have to get the run game going, which is going to be difficult against that Sea Devil front 7. But ultimately, I'm going to rock with the Rhine Fire to take this one at home versus the Hamburg Sea Devils. Next, we got Barcelona Dragons play the Istanbul Rams. This is a complete makeover for the Istanbul Rams. We don't know anything about these imports. We don't know anything about their team. The Rams have not had the best season thus far. We all know that. We don't know what to expect. Barcelona, I'm not going to dive too much into this. They're the better team regardless of who the new imports are. I'm curious to see what the changes or how the changes are going to be. I think the bye week definitely helps the Rams with developing that chemistry and bringing those guys in to get them familiar with the team and stuff like that. But, Magic Zach, Kyle Sweet, the guys on defense that they have, Alejandro Fernandez, Michael Sam, they got some dogs. They got some dogs over there in Barcelona. I expect Barcelona to win this game with no problem. But I am interested to see this new Rams team and see what they bring to the table. Our celebrity guest picker this week. We had him on early in the show, earlier in the week. We talked about some 4 hot topics this point in the season. Mr. Nate Morris. His picture on the screen right now. You see who he's got and how we're going up against each other this week. So it's going to be interesting to see who can pull this one out. Don't forget to not only subscribe to the channel, but follow Knoah Teamwear on Instagram. Follow Athletes Forum on Instagram. Enter your chance to win some free gear. Depending on how the picks are. Remember, if we win or tie, the tie always goes to the fans. So we're gonna give out some stuff. I'm trying to get out some stuff, so we'll see what happens. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget, I have 2 interviews that are breaking to come out. We have Connor Miller on the show, and we have Nicola Schulman, tied in for the Berlin Thunder. So don't forget to check those videos out. Thank you guys for tuning in. After this week, we're going to take a little break. Well, not a little break, but after heading into week 10, so we got week 8, week 9, heading into week 10, we're going to take a break along with the ELF. And then we'll be back for week 11. But thank you guys for tuning in. This won't be the last time we chop it up.
Nobody. Hard work, nobody. Hard work, nobody. Hard work, nobody. Animal.